So now I'm going to run around the wrecked ship, grab all the items, hopefully get some good stuff. And energy tanks are very good. That's what I need. Energy tanks, maybe a new beam. Whew. The mind reels. I knew it. I knew there was a hole over there. Ooh, ice beam. Awesome. And we get to see the ice beam in its original incarnation because I don't have the spacer. One of the very few things that Super Metroid did wrong, I think, was giving you the spacer so early, because it caused you to never really get to see the other beams in their original forms. All you saw were their spacer combinations. And, I mean, these beams are cool. You want to see them in their original forms, at least for a little while. You know, the spacer should just be an upgrade, just pure upgrade, you know. But I feel like Super Metroid gave you the spacer first, and then it was just like, okay, the spacer is your weapon. These other things are just modifications to it. And they're not. They're not spacer modifications. The wave beam and the ice beam are their own weapons. And once upon a time, they were the weapons of the Metroid series. So, yeah. Anyway. Okay, this is the way I have to go to get to Meridia, so we're going to come back to that. I know that there are more hidden doors around here. That's a save point. I could have sworn there were more hidden doors than that. Shoot, I probably missed one. Yeah, I definitely think I missed one. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna go to the left first. Get that momentum going. I've always wondered why it looks like there are Metroids in the background of this area. You can see them in those glass windows. It's like there are Metroids peeking through the windows. Unless those are monitors that are displaying pictures of Metroids, which would explain why they're all distorted, but raises even more questions. So it's one of those Super Metroid mysteries that we may never know the answer to. Hey, that'd be a good video, actually, now that I think about it. Super Metroid mysteries. Unsolved elements of Super Metroid. Top of the list, number 1. What's the deal with the wrecked ship? Whose ship is this? Who left it here? Is this like the crashed frigate in Metroid Prime? I don't know. Really, just a missile in here? Nothing else? Alright. Sure. I have to destroy all the enemies in this room again, because otherwise the metal door won't open at the other end. See? Like so. Cool. Alright, a couple items out here to grab. And then we're off to Meridia. Can't believe I'm saying this, but we're actually almost done with the game now. And, what's the time on it? About an hour and a half, right? Something like that. A little over an hour and a half, it looks like. Not bad at all, though. feel like there's something up here and I'm trying to get to, whatever it is. Maybe not. Alright. Whatevs. Moving on. Wait, hold up. There is something over here. How do I get over there? Aha! Alright, I see what we have to do now. Man, it's been so long since I collected all these items. And all that for a missile. Not a big deal, though. Every missile counts. Man, the screw attack is the most delightfully overpowered item I think I've ever seen in any game. And I love it. It just makes this game so much fun. And you get it at such a late point in the normal game that it really doesn't take away any of the challenge. Because by the time you get it, the game is plenty challenging already. You know? So it's just a help at that point. You know? But man, going back through earlier areas when you had the screw attack, you really feel like you've gained a huge amount of power since the last time you were in those areas. You know, you just blaze through everything, and it's just really awesome. So there are a few items in this area, but first I'm going to grab the not gravity suit because I have the gravity suit. I wonder if the gravity suit is weaker if you don't have the Varia. Because you're supposed to get the Varia first, and then the two of them stack with each other, I thought. So I'm not sure if the Varia suit or if the gravity suit completely overpowers the Varia suit, or if each one of them is like a 25% buff kind of thing, and they stack to 50%. Or maybe gravity suit is the 50% buff, and Varia is just 25% buff that you get before that. I don't know. In any case. And another missile. It's okay. I'll just keep telling myself that it's okay. I've got all the items I need. No big deal. Everything's fine. But yeah, I believe we've tapped out the wrecked ship, so it's time to head to Meridia and bring this game to a close. I think I've got maybe another half hour in me before I'm ready to go to sleep. And I think I can do this. I think I might be able to pull this off by then. I really need a plasma beam, though. Question is, where is it? I will also accept more super missiles. I mean, if I have 50 super missiles, I can just defeat all the final bosses with that. I don't even need to get a new weapon at that point. So yeah, getting the screw attack early in the game and getting the space jump midway through actually kind of trivializes Super Metroid, judging from how I'm just kind of flying through everything now. It makes the game much easier. I don't believe there's anything in this area. So I'm just going to rush through, get to the end. I, to this day, do not know what these things are. They look like Mother Brain a little bit. They're like mini Mother Brains. But as far as I know, there's no relation. So I guess just add them to the list of Super Metroid mysteries. What the hell are those things? Okay, these crab walkers, whatever those things are, they have a ton of health. They're not worth fighting. Probably I could just screw attack through them and be done with it, but other than that, I don't recommend stopping to spend too much time or energy on them. They hit extremely hard, they take a ton of hits, they're just, they're obnoxious. Okay, so we've arrived back in Meridia. This time, however, I have the speed booster that I need to get through the place, so that's good. That's lame. Now I have to go around. Oh well. What's up here anyway? I know you're not supposed to go this way, but I'm kind of curious what's up there. Just gonna leave it alone for now, though. I know where I need to go. I need to go take out that snake, and now that I've found the speed booster, I should be able to reach the snake without any issues. Whew. All that running around just to get that door open. And it just occurred to me that I'm in really terrible shape for this fight. Luckily, I have a ton of super missiles. Whoa, he just dodged all of those? That was insane. I'm just going to unload at this point, because I want this fight over with. There we go. Whew. Okay, very good. I kind of need my super missiles back, though. Just realized. Huh. There's an item over here. What was it? Might have been something important. What is it? What is it? What is it? Missile! It's a missile. Okay. On my way. I'm out of here. Okay. Do not need missiles. Cool. Off we go. Speeding off into the purple yonder here. Yeah, I definitely need more super missiles. Actually, you know what? I don't, because I could electrocute Dragon. I think I have just enough energy, maybe, to successfully electrocute Dragon. And if not, I can finish it off with super missiles, maybe. If all goes well. Wait, super missile. There's one. Ooh, Spacer Beam. Finally a new weapon. Very nice. Just in time, too, because these things are pretty tough to kill if you don't have the Spacer. Now, if I remember correctly, there's an energy capsule room over here, which is why I haven't been too worried about my energy for the last bit. Okay, that's not good. It doesn't actually restore your reserve tank. Huh. I'm gonna need that reserve tank. I think the ship restores your reserve tanks, but the ship restores everything, so... Alright, well, that's enough recharging. I'm just going to go for it. I just saved my game, didn't I? Tell me I just saved my game. God damn it, I can't remember if I saved my game or not. This weed really destroys my memory. My god. Yes, I'm doing this playthrough on weed. What of it? Got a couple more super missiles while jumping back up here, so that's good. Wasn't a waste of a trip. And we're definitely saved now. So, there we go. Alright, here we go. Toughest fight in the game. Alright, here we go. I don't know if we're going to survive this, but I'm going to try. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's really not looking good. Oh, wow. That took like almost no health. Wow. All these years I thought that zapping him took like 4 energy tanks or something. Didn't even take 1, I don't think. Huh. I wonder if that was a change that they made to the randomized version. Just because people are so likely to get here with, you know, lower than average health and whatnot. Alright, energy tank, very good. I definitely need more of those. And we've now got 3 of the 4 bosses down. The 4 main bosses, the big kingpins. The kingpins of Zebus. Well, of course there's also Mother Brain, so I guess there's 5, but out of Mother Brain's 4 heavenly knights, we have dispatched 3 now. They're not actually Mother Brain's 4 heavenly knights. I'm just making a reference to the super common trope of the villain having 4 very powerful goons. You know? It's very common in RPGs. For whoever the main bad guy is, they probably have 4 goons. And it's the 4 heavenly knights trope. Often one of the 4 heavenly knights is female. For instance, Wild Arms and Final Fantasy IX, I believe, is another one. But yeah. Yeah, I definitely need those super missiles restocked. So, any enemies that want to drop them, be much appreciated. So yeah, this was a fun run. I think I'm pretty much over the randomizer concept at this point, but it was cool nonetheless. I think at this stage of the game, when I have pretty much all the power-ups and everything, look at that, you can actually clear the room without getting the plasma beam. What was I going to say? Yeah, at this stage of the game where you pretty much have all the power-ups and everything, the randomizer is definitely less interesting than it is at the beginning when you have like nothing and don't know what you're going to find. But still, I feel like I've had a new experience here with a game that I've played a zillion times. So, cool stuff. I think that more games should have randomizers. I think that it's a great idea. Maybe Symphony of the Night or something. You know, someone could work on a randomizer for that one. Pretty much any game where you need to collect items to proceed. You need to do what we're doing here. Let's see. Maybe like a Mega Man X game, possibly. That'd be a cool idea for a randomizer. Except that you need different items to get to other different items, so I guess not. Anyway, just ignore me. I'm stoned and it's after midnight and I'm very sleepy and yeah, having many thoughts. First and foremost thought is wanting this game over with. At this moment, as we speak right now. Just really want the game over with. Alright, so now I can get to where Crocomire is, but I don't actually have to fight him. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm just going to collect all the items in that area. Actually, wait. I am going to have to fight him. Never mind. Unless I want to bypass whatever items he's got. Which I probably could at this point, but eh. Come on, it's only a time saver if it works. There we go. Nice. Alright, I think I might be prepared for Ridley now. Okay, so there's a hidden item at the top of this passageway that's a real pain to get. But I managed to just hit it as I was falling and saw that it was a missile. So I will be skipping that. This part you can just dash through now I think about it. Boom. No items here. In case you're wondering. Is there an item up here though? I don't remember. So yeah, I guess we're fighting Crocomire. This is the strongest I've ever fought Crocomire at. The strongest power level, if you will. This is the most powerful Samus I've ever fought this guy with. Boom. I wish she had the Plasma Beam, because I'd love to see what the Plasma Beam does in this fight. I just realized that I haven't used the charge beam, like, at all. I just really have not used it. I'll use it now. There we go. Oh, you know what I should have tried? I should have tried screw attacking through him to see if it would let me go the other side. Probably not. And now we wait. Man, I am ready for a nap. I wonder if pumping your arm really makes you run faster in this game. Okay, the next room has several items, if I remember correctly. And they're all going to be missiles. Oh boy. I was joking, but yeah. Looks like I'm going to turn out to be right. The good news is eventually I will have all the missiles, and then the game will have to give me some new stuff. By new stuff I mean like the plasma beam. That's the big thing I need right now. Alright, here we go. Woo! One of the best jumps in all of gaming right there. Like a Sonic the Hedgehog level jump. Oh boy, okay. So that's where you get the grappling beam normally. Which in my case, don't even need to use it. Yeah, I basically haven't used the charge shot at all. And I haven't really used the grappling beam at all either. Man, enemies stay frozen for so long in this game. It's like the opposite of Samus Returns, where enemies unfreeze like immediately. That game is so hard, and I feel like it kind of goes against the spirit of Metroid in a lot of ways. Because Metroid has never been about like extreme difficulty, it's been about exploring. And Samus Returns, they just cranked all the difficulty up. You know? The guy who works at my local post office, this really cool guy, he's very close to retirement now, but he's still plugging away at the post office, and he told me he's not going to retire until he absolutely has to, because his job is so easy. The reason his job is easy is because it's a post office that doesn't get a huge amount of traffic, and he has a 3DS and, you know, whatever other video game systems he happens to have at that point. And he'll bring his portable systems to work with him and play them during downtime, which downtime's a lot of the time. So yeah, he told me he basically gets paid to play video games for a fair portion of every day. So he's really in no rush to retire. He's a cool guy. But the game he's working on right now is Samus Returns for the 3DS. And he told me he can't even get past like the second area. It's just like, he's just like, why is this game so hard? And I'm like, I don't know, man, but I had trouble with it too, you know? And I mean, I blow through the other Metroid games. Seriously. But then I play Samus Returns and I'm just like, probably died about 100 times. Anyway, not my favorite Metroid game, but it's cool. They did some interesting things with it. I can't wait to play AM2R, the other Metroid 2 remake, quite literally. Really looking forward to playing that one. I am going to cover it on my website, coronajumper.com. Check out my website. But yeah, man, I am tired right now. I am so tired. I'm going to keep it going though. Just a few more minutes. We're very close to the end. I'm going to keep this going. At this point, it's just a rush to the finale. Okay, here we go. Oh, good. Super missiles. I definitely need more of those. There's another item on the other side of this wall, and I believe I just revealed it. Unfortunately, this dude is in the way. Luckily, I have the screw attack, so I could just move right through him. Really? You're just gonna hang out up here? All right. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, okay. So this guy is going to be a huge pain because typically you're supposed to have the plasma beam when you fight him. So yeah, good chance I'm going to die here, but that's why I saved a minute ago. It's a good time for me to use the charge shot as well. Man, it's going to take so many hits without the plasma beam. Oh wait, you know what? You can use super missiles, but he catches a lot of them and throws them back at you. So really only 1 out of 2 super missiles is going to hit. Kind of a gimpy way to win the fight, honestly. Wait, he's still alive? Damn it. Okay. No point in firing super missiles at him again until I have a multiple of 2. Gotta wait for him to send out some more ammo for me. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely taking a pummeling here. This fight is one of the more challenging fights in the game, actually. Alright, time to start using some evasive maneuvers. Oh man, that was close. That was very close.